It's now been 2 years to the day since former system president Tim Wolf resigned.
In a special report, ABC 17's Alyssa Toomey looks into where some of the major players from the 2015 protests are now and where students and administration currently stand.
It's no secret that the 2015 protests on campus led to some serious consequences for the university. But as one student told me today, we can only go up from here. One of the biggest changes, we now have new permanent leadership, and some of those 2015 headline makers are thousands of miles away.
In the name of Jesus! In the name of Jesus!
You're at the Office of Greek Life?
My name is 1950.
I'm resigning as president of the University of Missouri system.
2 years now to the day since Tim Wolf resigned. What pops into your head when I say that?
A lot of emotion. 2 years prior was kind of the climax in a way. It also kind of marked the place where we kind of hit rock bottom.
Erica Winston was only a freshman when the 2015 protests took place. She says she wasn't a central part of the protest movement.
At least for the people who have been here, we all felt the impact.
That impact still affecting the university today. Enrollment is at its lowest in at least 10 years, and Mizzou's reputation still recovering from that massive blow. But now there's finally permanent leadership in place after 4 different chancellors in under 2 years.
We have to focus on excellence. When you think about excellence, it also permeates into our climate.
The climate still not great at Mizzou. A 2016 survey found that only 2/3 feel comfortable on campus.
Any student that makes it into Mizzou deserves to be here.
While there's still room to grow, students like Erica say the climate has improved.
There's a greater inclusive mindset on campus, and I see students taking a greater effort to understand people who might be a little different than them. So that's a huge plus.
As for the 2015 headline makers,
I need some muscle over here.
Melissa Click works at Gonzaga University. As of June, Jana Bassler is no longer employed at MU, and Jonathan Butler is apparently at George Washington University. I reached out to all of them, but didn't hear back. I also sent a message to concerned student 1950, but that wasn't answered either.
We made some mistakes in how we reacted to the student protests. It's not that they weren't serious, but we didn't do what we needed to do to maintain a sense of calm and a sense of dignity at the University of Missouri. You make mistakes, you have to pay for them.
Sheer desperation is about the only word that comes to mind to describe what happened. I just know, particularly with the minority community here, there was just such an outcry for listening ears.
The new leadership says they're willing to listen.
If you want to be successful, you have to have people trust that you have their best interests in mind.
If you don't get the proper treatment within your own organization, come to us, any one of us, and we will look into that matter very carefully.
That attitude is encouraging to the MU community.
The only place we can go from here is up, and it's kind of like that blind hope that we all kind of have to have.
Moving forward, Mizzou has to get enrollment back up. The campus climate will, of course, play a huge role in that.